I trust that it's working. But okay, let's lock in now, guys. Welcome to ACM Officer Elections. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for being here and being part of ACM's bright future. Sorry for any technical difficulties, but yeah, let me just I'll just say, introduce myself and talk a little bit about ACM. So, hi, if you don't already know, my name is Vivian Tran. I am the current ACM-W president, no longer, but coming up very soon. But yeah, obviously if you're here, then you kind of already know what ACM does and why we do it. We host rowdy hacks, all those major social events, networking events, and tech talks. And Rowdy CyberCon is happening this weekend, which you should totally go to. You're not doing anything this Saturday? Go to Rowdy CyberCon. It's free food, free stickers, free swag. It's a lot of fun. Even if you are not interested in cybersecurity or anything like that, I think it's a good experience to just learn. It's beginner friendly, so if you don't know anything about cyber, you can go and learn then and there. And there's going to be people to help you along the way, and it's all free. But we can just get right into it. I'll just keep talking about ACM stuff, and then I'll discuss how exactly the election is going to work. Because I know you guys want to get out here probably sooner than 2 hours from now. So some announcements. Yeah, so if you are not already registered to be an ACM member, then please sign up here. Membership is free. Yes, acmutsa.org/join. That is the website. That's a link to our portal and how we keep track of attendance, membership, and how we count you as an actual member for ACM UTSA. Yep, we give away t-shirts, swag, and other things at our banquets and other events. And then if you attend one event, then you will get an invite to our spring banquet event. This is very exclusive. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have catering. It's a great networking event. And it's a good way to just kind of retrospect and look at what even happened this year. Just celebrate being an ACM member. So it's May 2nd. Please book that date. So here's the check-in for today's event. So again, more about the membership points. Please get your membership points here. If you attend one of our meetings this spring semester, then you get an invite to our banquet. There's a QR code, and it also redirects you if you're not already registered to be a member to register as an ACM member. Please register. It's a lot of fun. Completely free. We don't charge dues or anything like that. And you get access to all of our cool events, like Rowdy Hacks, Rowdy CyberCon, Code Quantum, Rowdy Datathon. So yeah, we give away a bunch of cool stuff to our events. We've given away so many game consoles and other things. But yeah, you guys got that? Everyone got that? Oh, yeah. I'll leave it up for another second. Yeah, just give me a thumbs up whenever y'all got it. All right, cool. And if you don't need the QR code, you can also just go onto the portal website, click on events, and then check in manually there. And if not, just message me later and I can add it to. But yeah, so this is everything that we have. We have our Discord. This is our most active platform and how we advertise everything that we have. We also have our YouTube channel. This is live streaming. This event is live streaming on our YouTube channel, but we also live stream other events like our workshops, our tech workshops are usually live streamed as well. And then we also have our Twitch. I don't really know too much. I don't think we really use the Twitch. But our Instagram is very, very active. So honestly, if you're new to ACM, the best way to stay up to date on everything that we have is the Instagram and the Discord. Those are going to be your best bets. Our lovely media officer, Lily, has made some really fun Instagram reels. And just in general, the media teams across all of ACM are very, very passionate about what they do. And they make some funny, funny content. So I definitely recommend following. Twitter, I think, is linked to our Instagram, and then Facebook, yeah, LinkedIn, whatever, yeah. Oh, some upcoming events, yes. Again, like I was saying earlier, here's the spring banquet. More information is going to be TBA, but please stay up to date by joining the Discord and following us on Instagram. Once we get the concrete information, it's going to be sent out there and in the emails that will be sent to all of you guys. Okay, so I think we should just get right into it. Officer elections. So how this is going to work is, here's just the basics of how it works. In order of position, students for the entirety of 2025, fall and spring 2026. Candidates will speak when their first choice position is announced, and each candidate will be allowed 2 questions for the sake of time, since obviously, I don't want to keep y'all here too long, but also it's going to be up to candidate discretion on which questions that you will answer, if that makes any sense. Like a candidate will be up here, and then they will get to choose the 2 people that they're going to select. And if there's no questions, then I don't think that really applies. But y'all understand that? Y'all get that? That makes sense? All right. Cool. Okay, and then as for actual voting, the ballot is going to be a form which will open at the end of the election and remain open until 11:59 p.m. tonight. I'm going to be uploading that on the Discord in the announcements channel, and it will have all the candidates, and you can vote. And members, current officers, and candidates can cast 1 vote. And then votes are anonymous, so your information is not shared with other people. And then information on all the candidates that are running right now is on go.acmutsa.org/election. So if you're curious, just take a look and you can see who's running for what. Does anyone have any questions before we get into it? All right. Cool. Okay, let's go. Up first, we have Tree Nguyen.
Okay, hey guys. Oh, okay. So my name is Tree Nguyen. I'll be running for secretary for today. So a little bit more of who I am. I am a current sophomore studying computer science here at UTSA, focusing on AI and data science. Outside of school, I love chatting around and I love lifting. I love eating and spamming Hackathon with Mr. Caden Hutchinson. If you know me, you probably know who Caden is. And I like bench press is my most favorite lift, by the way. So why am I running? After spending a year with ACM as their VP junior officer under Mr. Eric Lee over here, I really like the community that ACM gave me. It felt more like a home than a club, and I want to continue to provide that for the future generation coming into ACM. And I want to get things done. I want to get more involved, and I want to be the support for the future president and the future vice president. So my goals as secretary, I want to focus more on room booking and do the dirty work. Like just now, you saw me running out the room. I went to get that speaker, even though we didn't end up using it. But I would always step up for you guys. I would always do the dirty work. And as my time as junior officer, when Eric asked me to do anything, I would always pull through. I would always do it for him. I'll help clean up events, and I'll help organize some events. I would say organize, but I'll help clean up, and I'll show up to the event. And I want to help ACM pull through during the next transition because, as y'all know, we are moving to downtown. So it's going to be a little of a rough patch, but I will be there for you guys for the summer and for the rest of the year here, being secretary. Any questions?
Okay, I think. Oh, wait, there's one question? There's one question?
What's your max bench? A max bench, all times 325 pound at 180. So yeah. And any other questions about lift or anything? Oh, yes.
Do you plan on doing any inventory system when we're moving into the new?
I actually do plan on doing maybe create like a web app to keep track of all the stuff that we have because it's gonna be rough might not be having a room. I'm not saying we're not gonna have a room. It's just it's gonna be more organized on either app or like a sheet instead of Notion. That's just in my opinion. Definitely have the item, the price, and everything on a web app.
All right, cool.
Anything else? No?
Thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, next up, for the role of production officer, we have Keisha Moina. Is that right? I don't know if that was right.
bit about me is that I am a rising senior, and I'm majoring in CS with a concentration in software engineering. And some of my hobbies are like playing games and like drawing and watching anime. Yeah. Why you should vote for me? I've been a JO for like this past year, and it's just been really fun. So I'm really hoping to like continue to help ACM, and I help out a lot with the streams, like for a good handful of events. So yeah. Some of my skills are like video editing and design, and like YouTube channel management. I used to make like editing tutorials on my old channel. So yeah, and stream setup and assets. I help make the overlay that we use for the ACM streams, and yeah. So I've had like experience with using OBS and After Effects for stuff like that. And because I've been helping out like set up the stream and stuff, I've had experience with like all the setup with like the hardware. And lastly, I just watched a lot of YouTube. If you don't believe me, here is my recent activity. I feel like having this on here is just like having so many hours like watched helps me like know like what's good to put and just like what people like new things to add. Just some of my future plans are to like make more overlays, like and maybe make the streams more interactive by like making emotes or making an overlay that like implements like the chat into it. I also want to like update the YouTube a bit. I know the featured video on YouTube is like from 5 years ago, and I just want to make things like easier to find on there, and then just promote the streams more. I just feel like they're a really good way for people to like feel like they're not missing out on events, just because like they can't go in person. And yeah, that's all.
So with the tech officer, I know like your previous role was tech officer, his responsibilities, but like most times that tech officer has responsibility to go to like every single event, almost every single event in order to put these streams. And so oftentimes like it's a huge time commitment, and I don't doubt that you won't be able to fulfill that. But in the event that you wouldn't be able to fulfill that like that responsibility, how would you solve that issue?
I'd probably try to like get like a JO, or I could ask like whoever's gonna be the next tech officer, because they probably would know how to like help run the stream, since like it's the tech officer role has been like split off. So yeah. Yes.
You mentioned video editing. How long have you been video editing for?
Probably since middle school, so like maybe something like 8 years, but I'm kind of washed right now, so yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay. All right. Next up, for technical officer, we have Vian Chen.
Hello everyone, my name is Vian. I'm running for Tech Officer today. So let's get started with a little about myself. I'm from Katy, Texas, and I like to play chess in my free time. My favorite sport is basketball. I listen to music a lot and listen to audiobooks. My favorite kind of music would be like rock or metal. And then for audiobooks, I like to listen to science fiction and fantasy. In my free time, I also play board games and card games with my friends at Guadalupe Hall. You're always welcome to join, so if you show up at Quad, second floor, there's probably a card game going on. And why you should vote for me? I've been in jail for 1 year now, and I've been most active as tech jail, and I've set up few streams, seen the back end, and I really like it. I want to help out more with changing up how things work here and there. I have IT experience. I have a job that works with telecom, and I have a CCNA, which is a networking certificate. So I know how things for networks and Wi-Fi and all that. Over this winter break, I joined the ACM Tech team, and I helped out with updating the new website for ACM, and that's almost done, work in progress, like 1 or 2 pages left to work on. And then recently, I joined the Writing Hacks 12 Tech team, and I've been helping out with that website as well. And for my plans in the future as tech officer, I was told that ACM Discord had a much more active community in the past, and I wanted to bring that back for a more sense of belonging for people, especially in ACM if you're not able to make it to meetings. I still want people to be welcome. And then I want a wider range of tech workshops. I've been to some other workshops for like engineering, and they're pretty cool, like soldering workshops, working with Arduino kits and all that. I think that it's possible for us to cooperate with other orgs and maybe get Arduino kits in our workshop as well. It's also coding, so it would like align with computer science goals. Yeah, that's everything. Any questions for me? Yes, Eric.
You mentioned reviving the Discord community. How would you go about that?
So I don't know exactly what people like to do in their free time on Discord, but something that I used to do in the past as like a kid was play with a Pokemon bot, and some people might like Pokemon, so I'm thinking about having that. And also Cyber Jedi's has like a Minecraft server, and they host some of their workshops on their server, and I think most people would have Minecraft. It'd be pretty cool to integrate like Minecraft, just a server for ACM to play on in their free time, and maybe host workshops in the future on that. I don't know if that would be plausible because not everyone has Minecraft and it costs money, but for fun and to get people involved in the community, we could probably set up like a Minecraft server. Yeah. Who else had a question? Yes. Okay. Anyone else had questions for me? Yes, Rufai? My chess elo, 8 to 900, around that range. I think I peaked at 1,000. But yeah. What's your elo, if you don't mind me asking? What's your elo, if you don't mind me asking?
I know when I noticed that.
Okay. But yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Anam Sultana, ACM-W Director.
Yeah. Sorry. You're good. Move this chair.
And I just put the next button.
Yeah, you can just, yeah, the arrow keys.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name's Anam, and today I'm running for ACM-W Director. And here's why you should vote for me. So a little bit about me. Again, my name is Anam, if you don't know me already. I grew up here in San Antonio. My major is CS. I'm concentrating in data science and cloud and systems. I'm a senior by classification, but I'm only in my second year right now. Some of my hobbies include going to the gym, baking, video games. I love Stardew Valley, and hanging out with friends and families. And then, as you can see, I love dinosaurs, Spider-Man, and Chico. And that's Spider-Punk up there. I drew that. So why ACM-W? I want to continue to facilitate a safe space for gender minorities on campus, help ACM-W grow and get the attention it deserves. I have connections to various programs on campus that I think ACM-W would really benefit from. And then I love ACM. It gave me my safe space on campus when I first started as a freshman at UTSA. So I want to continue to be a part of that space and then also help other people join that space. So then why me specifically? I've been in jail for ACM-W since spring of 25. First semester, I was just a JO in general. And then for the last year, I've been working under the current director, Reese. I've helped with brainstorming and planning and helping with various events over the last year and a half. I initiated and facilitated ACM-X FYE Friendsgiving event, which if you were there, you know, it had a very beautiful turnout. And then I have mentorship and leadership experience with FYE as well as a peer mentor. And then I'm very passionate about bringing women into tech and giving them space to thrive since it's such a male-dominated field. And thank you. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Vivian?
I did have a question.
Mhm.
Since you were a junior officer for, usually you don't see like a junior officer stay on for an additional year. Do you think that like that experience was, I don't know, do you think that was like incredibly useful? Do you think you learned a lot more in the second time around?
Yeah, I do, because the first semester I joined as JO, it wasn't really a full program. I was kind of the only JO really, and I only learned like the last 2 months of that spring. So having a full year and being able to see everyone, like the whole team work together for a full year, I think it was awesome. Xander, you got it?
Yeah, you can go ahead, Eric.
Oh, you can go ahead.
I mean, you're gonna be present.
Okay, Aaron.
I just had a quick question about what your vision is for ACMW when transitioning to downtown, right? What does that look like in your like next phase going into this term?
I think with downtown, it's getting more difficult for everyone, not just ACMW, but I'm hoping that through getting more freshmen into it, it kind of helps them feel more comfortable coming downtown as well. Because I know for a lot of students, coming downtown was the original plan. Most people have a main campus. But if we're able to like expand outreach to freshmen more, we can give them that space to come. Because they feel safe knowing that ACMW is also downtown. Oh, well, I guess that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Anon. Okay. All right, and then next up for the same role as ACMW director, we have Shivya Sharma. I hope I said that right. Oh, fine. What? Okay. We'll just sit like this.
Hello everyone, I'm Shivya and I'm hoping to be your ACMW director. And so before I start, I want all the women in this room to raise your hands if you've ever considered your choices in choosing computer science or tech or the field in general. Please raise your hand. Women, but sure, you know. Inclusivity. However, I would like to start by saying that this is the exact reason why I believe that I should be an ACMW director. Before I start, a little bit about myself. I'm a computer science and a business administration minor, you see that? Anyway. I'm a Libra for all the people that care about zodiacs. I'm a national basketball player and I've been a competitive swimmer and I love F1 and guitar. And the question is why? Like I previously mentioned, a lot of women have constantly been chosen and have chosen this field. However, due to the underrepresentation, they have considered their choices multiple times. However, I aim to foster a community that is of women, by women, and for women, to eliminate barriers and challenges that are faced by women in today's world by providing a sense of community. Lastly, to show that computer science and tech does not have to be scary, I plan to incentivize participation and increase engagement by having people believe that all of their choices and decisions have space and will get validation in this society. ACM has also been a support system for me, as when I was a freshman, I did not know too much or was very hesitant to approach anything that seemed minorly very appalling. So therefore, ACM has provided me with a safe space and I wish to provide that and extend that to other people. What I bring to the table. I have been the United Nations, specifically Security Council, their fellow, and I've worked with Yahoo and been an Adobe ambassador. However, all of this has taught me two major things: interpersonal communication skills and organization and planning. And these two are what I leverage onto the table and make sure that all of these go towards supporting women and their passion for tech. Because in today's world, I believe that passion can take people very far. My vision for ACM is primarily divided into 4 categories. That involves consistent events, inclusive culture, and strong industry connections and academic opportunities. I understand that ACM has connections with different companies, and faculty members currently. So I not only aim to nurture those, however, extend that in order to grow it as a community and make sure that our bi-weekly meetings and workshops are taken into consideration and planned with seriousness. I aim to start the semester or the term with very less dominating and less scary looking topics so that more people are encouraged to participate, and this breaks that barrier of entry for more people. My mock event idea, Dress for Success, and yes, it is inspired by Dress to Impress. So this what looks like week 1 outreach, and this is like 2 weeks prior to the actual event where I will plan the outreach with my team of fellow women and people and have the test run and agenda decided for the event and follow through with the promotion, the event date necessities, and follow-ups. And at the very end, the most important would be the debrief. That would be the reflection and making sure that all the events that happen, any errors that transpired in the process of organization would not happen in the future. And obviously the food for this event would be pizza, duh. And this is a mock timeline, considering I took spring as my calendar. And so my leadership strategy in the very end rests on 3 main phases. That is assign, support, and celebrate.
Sorry. Could you just wrap it up?
Yeah, sorry, my bad. So assigning, celebrating, and supporting women is very necessary. And with that, thank you so much for your time. Sorry for extending the time limit, and I hope to be your ACM-W director. Thank you. Okay. Sorry.
You mentioned that you have been a part of ACM-W. Could you describe your favorite, most notable events from ACM-W within at least maybe the spring, this semester?
So I have 2 events. One was the smoldering workshop that we had, and the second one was the bracelet making. I understand that's not a very tech-focused event. However, the activity of bracelet making helped me make so many friends and forge connections, because it wasn't a daunting task where it didn't necessarily rely on a lot of technical skills. So a lot more people were interested in participating, and it engaged participation, and I was allowed to be myself and bring forward my interest in ACM in general without having to feel that I'm supposed to have a prerequisite skill set for any of the technical skills. So that bracelet making was my favorite, I would say, event, because it allowed me to make a lot more friends and connections than a regular workshop. Yeah, Reese.
During your presentation, you mentioned something about your fellow female officers. Is it your belief that ACMW, the team, I guess, should own women? Because we've had a JL this past, I guess, year. He is a male JL, but he's been on our team and he's done a beautiful job, doing the work that I've set out for him. What's your stance on that?
I mean, again, one of my agendas, if you look back, were inclusive culture. So I believe that if there is a person that does not identify as a woman as part of the team, I believe that they have every single right to be on there. And I believe that this organization centers around women because it's ACM-W, it's a sub-org. So I believe that the experience of women would be a priority. However, anyone else that wishes to contribute to the team or any of its proceedings in general also has an equally valid and present, I would say, position in the society. So I don't believe that it should only be women. However, I believe that it should focus on women because there are other positions that are targeting people of other genders, I would say. And let's leave one organization where women at least have some level of say in there.
All right, okay. Thank you, Shivya. All right. Those were our ACM-W director candidates. All right, next up for ICPC director, we have Martin Lano. Lano?
Hello, my name is Martin Lano, and I'm running for ICPC Director. So about me, I grew up a little bit in Mexico, but mostly in Laredo. I moved to San Antonio after graduation. I'm a third-year computer science major, and my favorite bands are Caravan Palace and Maroon 5. So being involved in ACM, so I've been a member of ACM ever since the September of my freshman year. So I've been a member for quite a while, and since then I've been attending many of the events of ACM, such as the socials and the workshops. And I remember how one day I saw a post of ACM on Instagram, since I follow ACM on Instagram, where they were telling people to apply to become a junior officer. And I decided to apply because of how much I love the organization. And my time as a junior officer has been outstanding. I've loved helping ACM with things like the website, tabling, and other things. So why you should vote for me? So I want to help both new and experienced programmers. When I became a freshman here at UTSA, I had almost zero programming experience. I wasn't one of those people who have been programming like since middle school or anything. So I was like totally new to programming. But after grinding through classes, reading books from the JPL, and practicing hundreds of programming problems on websites like Caddis, I managed to become an experienced programmer. And I want to help other CS majors, especially those who are new to programming, by helping share my programming knowledge and experience with them. I also have a lot of experience with ICPC. I've been a member of ICPC since my freshman year at UTSA. And I also have a lot of experience with teaching programming. I remember how during my freshman year, Young Che, who used to be the director of ICPC, asked me to help another member of ICPC with a programming problem. So I had to like explain to him the problem to help him out. And Jonathan, who is the current director of ICPC, also asked me to take over for him. So my goals, I want to make ICPC more popular. I feel like ICPC currently is not the most popular sub-organization of ACM, and I want to change that. I want to advertise it and also make it as appealing as possible to get more people to join and hopefully have a lot of new members. I also want to bring more than just donuts to ICPC. I've heard a complaint that at ICPC they don't bring anything except donuts, and I want to change things up. I also want to help students from UTSA win programming competitions. I actually went on a competition with UTSA's ICPC chapter in the April of last year. So we went to San Marcos, and me, Kylie, and Jonathan won first place at that competition, which was a big achievement. And I want to help ICPC in the future achieve more victories like that. So that's all. Thank you. Yes, Eric.
So I kind of have a one-point question for you. So you mentioned you want to bring more people to ACPC, and you mentioned like possibly advertising. What would that kind of look like?
Well, I have some experience with media, so I was thinking about designing a couple of flyers for ICPC, and I also want to try to make a couple of posts for ICPC that can hopefully be provided to ACM and can be posted on the ACM Discord or the Instagram. So that would be my method of advertising ICPC to get more attention.
The second part of the question was, would you plan on restructuring your teaching style? Would it be sort of different from what Jonathan usually does during ICPC events?
Well, there would have some similarities with what Jonathan has been doing, such as, presenting a problem or a concept and trying to teach that new concept. However, in contrast to what Jonathan has been doing, I also want to spend more time going over problems in Java. The reason why is because Java is the language of the introductory programming course. A lot of CS managers here don't use Python until they take data science in their third or fourth year. So I think I would want to switch from Python to Java, since Java is the introductory programming language at UTSA. Any other questions?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
What other than donuts?
from Trader Joe's. That's one. Yeah.
Thank you, Martin.
No problem.
Not everyone clapped. And then everyone clapped. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, cool. Okay, lastly of the sub-orgs, we have Josie Saucedo for closing color. Pull up the camera quick.
Hello, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Josie, and I'm running for CIC Director. So a few things about me is I'm an incoming senior majoring in computer science. I'm born and raised here in San Antonio, Texas. And in my spare time, I like to go on trails, play pickleball, and I love food. I love food. More about that later. Okay, so this past year, I've been involved in ACM, and mainly I've been CIC secretary. Here's some photos of my time during ACM. I really enjoyed it, so I really want to run again for an officer position. It was a lot of fun. The reason why I want to stay within CIC is because CIC was just so amazing this year. I love the officers I got to work with, and Judith did a great job of making a great environment for all the officers. More experience within ACM was Code Quantum Logistics team, so I helped them out on the logistics team. I mainly helped with the kickoff event. And then currently I'm in the Rowdy CyberCon media team. So everyone knows the Rowdy CyberCon this weekend. I better see all of y'all. Okay, so my goals for CIC this next year is to continue creating a safe space for tech students of different backgrounds and minorities. And then I want to continue what Judith did and create a welcoming and fun environment for my officer team. I want to foster more relationships with tech companies and tech orgs on campus. I know in the past CIC was involved with a lot of companies like Uber, and so I want to bring that back because I know CIC had a semester of inactivity, and so this past year we're working on bringing all these dedicated members back. So I think bringing tech companies would help a lot with that. So yeah. Oh, and then we really wanted to do a fundraiser this semester, but it didn't get to happen. So I really want to do that, and I think a networking event with a tech company would be great. And then we did an intern panel this semester, and it was really nice. So I would want to do that again. And then, of course, if you come to our events, and I'll bake banana bread. Okay, yeah. You can go to ICTC for the brownies, and then come to CIC for the banana bread. It's really good. And then, okay, that's any questions? Oh, in the back.
What is the first thing you're going to do as CIC director?
As CIC director, I think the first thing I would do is work on outreach so we can work with the other. Oh, Samantha?
How do you make your banana bread?
Ooh, it's a secret. It's I can't spill the recipe. Love is the main ingredient. Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay, just to clarify, because I don't think I did clarify, but on the slides, if there's an asterisk by their name, the star, then that means that this is their first choice, first priority, the first choice position. But yeah, anyway, those are all of the sub-org directors. Now let's move on to Code Quantum. So for Code Quantum, we have Marco Polo Yeah, you should pull up.
Hello, my name is Marco Polo Agostadero, and I am running to be Code Quantum Director. So a little bit about me. I'm currently a junior studying computer science here at UTSA. I was born and raised here in San Antonio. I'm really passionate about tech. During my free time, I usually like to build things such as like little websites and video games. But what I do mostly on my free time is to play video games. Some of my favorite are Resident Evil, Doom, Balatro, Hollow Knight, We Love Katamari. I can go on and on about the games that I love. But in terms of my involvement with ACM, I've been an active member for about 2 years now. I've actively been a member of Rowdy Creators, and that has been a great experience. Although what has impacted me the most have been the hackathons. I've done Rowdy Hacks, and I just recently did Code Quantum, and it was a really great experience for me. And that kind of brings me to my, the big question that everyone's asking. Why should I be elected? Why am I even doing this? I think that I am a great candidate for this role because I understand the impact that hackathons can have on a person, especially for beginners. Hackathons can be kind of overwhelming and stressful at first. And I really love how Code Quantum offers a safe space where everyone feels welcome and excited to learn. And I'm gonna be completely transparent here. I have no experience like running a hackathon or a big event like this. However, I am really dedicated. I'm willing to learn a lot, and whenever an issue or problem comes my way, I always try my best to understand it, learn from it, and tackle it on my own. And that kind of brings me to what will I do? My main thing is strengthen outreach to marginalized communities, and whether that be like genders or ethnicities, because that really is what Code Quantum is all about. I also want to bring more opportunities for them, improve mentorship and support for first-time hackers, and I want to build a really good committee for the event. I think a great team is really the key to make all this happen. Overall, I'm really passionate about hackathons, and I would really love to have this opportunity to lead Code Quantum and to make it a better experience for everyone. Thank you.
So I have two questions about one, what was your favorite part of this year's Code Quantum, and what would you add on to it?
My favorite part was, I personally just love being in a hackathon and collaborating with other people and meeting other people and sort of collaborating. So for me, the most important, the thing that I like the most is overall collaboration. And sorry, what was your second question?
What would you add on to Code Quantum? If you were able to direct this year's Code Quantum, what would you have added on to day of on the events?
Day of, I would want to add more workshops, especially beginner-friendly workshops. As someone who's participated in hackathons before, especially as a beginner, a lot of those workshops aren't really that beginner-friendly, and I kind of want to change that. But, yeah. Oh, okay.
So I understand the position you're in with. I'm currently Rowdy Hacks director, and I came into the position without organizing in previous years. And I've had my fair share of challenges being director. How are you planning on fulfilling that experience gap from not being a previous organizer and then going into the director position?
Kind of like how I said in my little presentation, is to build a strong team, a strong committee, and at the end of the day, I'm not really afraid to ask questions to people. Again, I love learning. I'm willing to learn quickly, and yeah.
what the officer knows. Yeah, yeah. This is good.
Sit still. Okay.
Oh, too late.
Okay.
There you go.
I was trying to like full screen it. Is it good? Okay. Okay, alright. Hey guys, my name is Elisa and I'm going to be running for Public Relations Officer for the 2026-2027 academic year. Okay, so I'm a junior CS major who's currently in, oh my goodness, I don't even know how many orgs. I'm in Crew, which is a Christian org, pretty cool people. Absolutely love the retreat that we had about 2 weekends ago. It was pretty cool. And as I stated here, my dream, guys, is I want to be employed after graduation. AI will not take our jobs, and I will forever stand by that. And thus, I have no fear of any job application. W Networking, which brings me to another one of my organizations that I'm actually part of, which is the Reboot Representation Organization. They're a pretty neat org that we have here on campus, and it's thanks to them that I was able to meet so many different people and was able to be granted a lot of different opportunities. Sadly, this is their last semester of funding, but it was a good experience while it lasted. And well, y'all can see that Nintendo unfortunately didn't think that my resume was anything impressive, but anyway. So more about me. So some of my hobbies and interests include gaming. So I'm really big into like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, The Sims, and just recently got back into Genshin Impact after like a 1-year hiatus. I fear not cry kind of got me back into the game. And I also really like reading. I really like manga, surprisingly. I know I may not look it, but I really like, I guess 2D illustrations are pretty neat. I'm currently reading Frieren and Spy Family. And I also really like watching movies. Guys, I am always at the movies. Like, doesn't matter what it is I'm gonna go see. Like, I go so much that the workers know who I am and give me discounts. Like, it's bad. I'm also into arts and crafts, so like drawing, painting, scrapbooking, crocheting. And I also like going to concerts. So I'm actually gonna go see Pitbull and Bruno Mars this year. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Got it.
All right, now on to more serious topics. So what do I bring to the table as a public relations officer candidate? So for starters, I would like to start off strong here by saying I have junior officer experience. So through the Bits and Bytes program with ACM, I got the chance to serve as a junior officer for PR. I've also helped promote ACM by attending career fairs, workshops, and seminars. Also, I've communicated with potential sponsors through email. And I'm also just really passionate about wanting to help expand ACM's presence. When I first started at UTSA, guys, I genuinely didn't know anything about any of the student orgs. ACM was the very first org I learned about through events and tabling, so tabling does work because it managed to lure me in. And then, let's see, sorry, I'll wrap it up, I promise. So what can I do to help? Short list, we'll go through it. So I can attend Welcome Week and transfer events to recruit new members and promote ACM. I can continue to represent ACM at career fairs, tabling events, and also campus outreach opportunities. I can build and maintain relationships with current and potential sponsors, communicate with companies during campus visits and networking events, and assist in coordinating hackathons such as Rowdy Hacks and Co-Quantum. Thank you. Okay, now I'm open to any questions. Sorry. Okay, Eric.
Okay, I don't know if you went over it during your slides, but is the main way that you're going to be interacting with, like, or networking with these companies, is it just going to be like through email, like emailing your PR packet, or are you going to be searching through different ways around it?
Well, email I feel is definitely a primary way, especially now with like the modern forms of professional communication. However, I am also open to other forms, such as actually like showing up like to networking events and actually getting the chance to like talk to and communicate with these sponsors and see what it is that I could potentially do to try to gauge their interest in ACM. So definitely I would love to do a lot of in-person networking and try to see if I could do outreach in that sense. Because I know like email, like I said, email is a primary form of communication, but I would definitely love to expand on that for sure. And Jib.
What's the best 5-star you've gotten out there?
Oh, that's a hard one. Honestly, I'd have to probably say Raiden Shogun. She's carried me through a lot of my games, so yeah, I'd have to go with Raiden. Any other questions?
I think we can allow one.
Diego.
Yeah, so I guess with like the current state of everything, it's like money's been harder to come by as companies are experiencing upstream. And so that calls for, I think, a reassessment of like certain goals for ACMs. How are we going to balance making sure that ACM is getting as much as it can out of its partnerships in order to empower our students while at the same time working with those circumstances?
No, yeah, so funding is definitely a big one, right? So I feel like probably a good way that we could do that, I guess, is by like coming together like as an organization and having like fundraisers and whatnot to, I guess, help raise money so that we could have that funding to be able to set aside. Because I know definitely, yeah, like those sponsorship packets, those I think definitely do entail a good amount of information about what these companies can see, I guess, like should they want to invest in us and give us, their time and of course money. But that's definitely something that I think we could do is collaborate together as an organization to be able to achieve those. And definitely seeing how we can keep ourselves afloat in that sense. I feel like collaboration is definitely a really big one here. So I won't be able to do it alone should I get elected. So I would definitely love as much help as I can get. So absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I just allowed that extra question because Jibril's was not really related. No, I love you, Jib. Okay, next up for Public Relations Officer, we have Victoria Rivas. Oh, shoot. What happened? Wait, how do I make this? Is it? Oh gosh.
No, not on mine.
I'm low-key gonna need my tech to get over here. Tech, could I require some assistance. Entire screen? Is it this? Entire screen and then this one? And then that? Wait, is that right? Did I do that right? I shared the entire screen including the
It should.
because it was showing that one, but I don't know what's
Oh, no,
going on
not
there.
that
Why is
one.
that one not? Oh, this one's not changing though as well. Okay, that should be right.
Except it's not present on the screen.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's not. It's like frozen.
I did, yeah, I
low-key.
did. It's like, it's just there.
Oh my goodness. It's okay, here you go.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Lisa, did you make me like install a virus?
Oh no, I'm sorry guys.
Okay, hello. So my name is Victoria Rivas, and this is a little bit about me. This is the most normal picture I could find of me. I'm either like in a crazy outfit or mogging in all of my photos. And I'm running for ACM PR. officer or ACM-W PR, so please vote for me. So a little bit about who I am. I'm going to skip through this. I was a little bit too thorough. I did not know. Do you climb? Do you climb? Okay, yes.
I know exactly.
So, yeah, an armadillo, yeah. So I'm currently a junior computer science major at UTSA. I'm a little bit non-traditional, but I think that that's just shaped my approach to leadership in a really interesting way. Outside of school, I like to rock climb. I made it to the top of that one, which is good. You're supposed to do that. I like to read, paint, and make music. Please don't ask about my music. I will not let you hear. I like to go to the gym, practice yoga, and go thrifting. I'm going to skip over that one. So some of my professional and leadership experience. I worked for ceramic artists in the past. I originally thought that I was going to be a professional artist. I also was an oil-based commission artist, so I used to work for myself. That job included a lot of administrative tasks like scheduling communication, so I'm already really comfortable working with like wholesale buyers, which is very similar to like being in email chains with sponsors and whatnot. And scheduling, so I'm like accustomed with scheduling out posts. We used to do drops, events, things like that, marketing. I'm currently working in a high-end costume jewelry production company, and I think that that's really prepared me for this position at ACM in a big way. So I actually manage a team of about 4 people. It's a small company, so I work directly under the owner. And I have to manage, it's similar to ACM in the sense that we have like sub-orgs where there's like 4 different production schedules that I have to navigate and manage and delegate tasks to. And, like I have to delegate those tasks to my employees and whatnot. And I also have to make sure that their training is being done in a way that's in accordance with the timeliness of what we're supposed to get done and whatnot. So, sorry, I was expecting to be able to go through all of these one by one, but I'm having to rush through. So, let me see, outside of the classroom, my experience with CS, I volunteered over the summer as an intern for Carry at UTSA, and there I organized and delivered metadata over 600 GEO gene samples. And I actually did that before I even took a programming class at UTSA. I was just really motivated to learn and to get involved in the culture. And it was really great. I had a really cool PI and a PhD mentor that really guided me through the whole process. I also volunteered with Youth Code Jam sometimes, which is awesome. It's a really good networking experience and part of, one of the places that I think that ACM could find sponsors and stuff. I also read research papers in my free time. I kind of read them on any subject that I want to do a deep dive in, but mostly I'm just trying to stalk the PIs that I want to work for. So why ACM PR? All of these reasons. I'm also currently volunteering as a PR officer for Rowdy Hacks, which I'm really excited about. So I'll be around regardless of if you vote for me. And I also saw that part of the job description was updating calendars, and I'm really big on my Google Calendar, really big on organizing my time and time management. So, yeah. Sorry, okay. Questions? No? Okay. Oh.
I guess the same question I asked Melissa earlier. So, are you going to be researching different methods to doing outreach to these companies besides just cold email?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that one of the things that we could probably utilize is LinkedIn. I know that I don't really know how much that's being utilized currently, but I know that it can be really effective. Also, in-person was a great idea. I really like that. But I think that probably showing up rather than like just bringing a sole individual to represent the whole organization, bringing like multiple members of the organization to show up and doing it in a way that's a little bit more, we're a unit, not just like me showing up like, hey, please give me money, So yes. Any other questions? No? Cool. Thank you.
I'm sorry. No, you're good. There's more technical difficulties. Sorry, guys.
I think it's because the internet keeps cutting out.
Blame Air Rowdy, bro. It's always Air Rowdy, bro.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Now. All right. Cool. For media officer, we have Berisha Dalai. She is not here, but she did submit a video. Oh yeah, and it's going to be right here. So I'm just going to share this. Oh. glue or glass. One of those two right now. And I also love how they have restaurants, cafes, food trucks, even some have a girl always down. And here's a little bit about my history with ACM. So right now I serve as the ACM-W PR officer. Before that, I was part of the logistics team for Redmond. And I'm on track to be here this year, but I've yet to decide my team. But she'll happen soon. And here are the maybe confident that I would be that bad as media. The first is in the past I've led 5 years engagement free UTSA Bold Careers program as tech specialist. And so there I kind of learned to understand what fully want, especially since the social media platform that I was kind of running, it was mainly English. And so we were really partners of that program. And so that really made me want to what likely to be. And so knowing that having a well-thought-out plan has definitely been that experience. And then similarly to that, I
Okay, I'm just gonna say right now she's running unopposed, so I think you can just call on that. Okay. Oh yes, what's up? Oh, Jesus. You could probably message her on Discord or Slack or something like that, but yeah, her social information is linked on the election platform. So if you do have any questions for the candidates past this, then you can go message them on LinkedIn or whatever. But yeah, okay. Next up for project officer, we have Marina.
My name is Marie, or Marina Krylova. I'm running for project officer position, and here's my presentation. First of all, about me. I'm a senior student, however, it's my first year in UTSA, and I will stick around for a year and a half more. Also, I like any sport where you can break few bonds. It's my main idea of sport. During this year, I tried windsurfing and snowboarding. It was exciting and also a bit painful. Next is hiking, just because it's amazing pictures to view there. It's worth to go there. And I like drawing and design in any type and form, to do it with hands and paints and everything, and as well as just design on the laptop. And photography. If you want to see some beautiful pictures, I can show after. Why you should vote for me? First of all, I like this organization, and I saw how it can change your life in a few weeks, and how it can make everything exciting and interesting. So I want to share this experience with all other people. I want them to join and share this. Also, I was part of a tech team for Code Quantum, as well as part of a tech team with current organization of RodyHacks, and as well I'm head of creative team and make designs and drawings. And what's more, I'm already part of a project as a developer and computer science tutor that I believe can help me. So, my plans. First of all, I want to redirect learning session and not just teach people how to program and develop something. I want to give them some meaningful projects that they can do. And ACM, for now, needs hub for RodyHacks and CQ websites. And it can be suitable project for them because it's basically HTML and CSS. It's static websites. It's a great opportunity to learn how to do that. What's more about HubKit? We are going to rebuild it and make plugin application that other people will be able to contribute by creating their own plugins and adjust it somehow they want to. And thus, but not the least, is a judging system that will simplify work of the judge and do it faster and better. And of course, join projects, take part, you will have fun and do something meaningful, as well as gain skills and projects for your resume. And thank you for your attention. we won't do this learning session and at least try to build one hub for early hacks at first, because it's the biggest hackathons that we have. And as far as I know, some people already start to work on this task, but it's not finished, so I think we can continue to do this. And try to rebuild HackKit in the first term, because a lot of hackathons outside, like Rowdy Hacks and Code Quantum, also use this web service, basically, and they should have less problem with that. Yes, Diego.
So, as someone who contributes to projects pretty regularly, I think it makes sense if you want to ship something that probably in here, in this case, in terms of like HackKit, and then I saw you mention bringing back in the project wars, just like a judging system called Critic. How are you gonna like balance those goals of actually shipping stuff while laying the groundwork for the next project?
It depends how many people we will have, because for now we have just 2 teams that work on HackKit and Hub, and we just don't have more people to assign to new project, but maybe we will try to do some tabling, inviting more people, or also people after a learning session will join projects, and in this case we will be able to build a judge system as well.
Thank you. Okay. Also, just a reminder to all of the candidates, because I feel like I didn't say this before. Eric over here is timing. You guys get 3 minutes for presentation, so please try and keep it to 3 minutes. Okay. Next up, we have Group 5. What?
Oh, again?
Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna do a purge real quick. Do a purge. Hold on.
Yeah. Hello. Okay, my name is Rufat Mifaliv, and I'm running for project officer. I'm a sophomore and computer science major, and international student from Azerbaijan. And this is where it is. It's curved because Earth is round. So first I want to talk about what have I done already for projects. And first of all is this. So if you don't know, this is my GitHub contribution. So I added 8,000 lines of code and deleted approximately 13. Oh, so things that I've done is also I'm a team lead for HackKit, and I was making a lot of architecture decisions, and I was one of the people who figured a new architecture for HackKit, and I mentored and onboarded new developers, and including Marie, and I was helping with developer experience, so things like linting and better practices, and a lot of that is not yet implemented, and I'm planning to increase code quality of our projects. And yes, and also was contributing to projects direction, and spent a lot of time helping figure out plans for future. I'm gonna skip this part. Am I ready? So I already lead a project, and I understand a full cycle of project building, like how to start, how to go in the right direction. And I spent some time learning how to lead ACM senior design. So we're not gonna drop that. I will continue doing that. And I'm already involved in decision making for projects, and I've been doing that for 7+ months. So my plan is, first of all, we've been trying to implement learners program. We failed a lot, but I learned a lot from it. So I'll try my best, and we will be collaborating with Rowdy creators. We already discussed that. And my plan is to release HackKit and ClubKit by the end of next semester and start shipping new projects and become more active outside of development, host some workshops and events. So to increase awareness of students about projects, because a lot of students don't really know, and increase quality of our code. That's it. Yes.
So you mentioned some of like the rowdy creators' contributions and stuff like that for the artists and everything.
Yeah.
What is that going to entail? And then also, are you going to have additional programs outside of rowdy creators?
So we've been trying to implement like learners a bunch, and it didn't work. But we came up with this idea that we will lead 2 projects at Rowdy Creators, and send all the new learners there, and also maybe get some people from that go to Rowdy Creators, and they'll be learning under projects developers, and we will be sharing our experience, and like we will be assigning them issues and everything, just how we do with projects, but in Rowdy Creators. Anyone else?
Might have gone over it, but just to reiterate in case you did, what is your primary way of increasing engagement within ACM projects? As you know, sometimes it's members fall off and it's hard to get new committed members.
Yeah, as I talked to Yash about that, and he told me that, you know, if someone doesn't want to do it, there's no way you can make them do it. So, you know, there's a certain group of people that are willing to actually put in work, because this is not like any other branch. You actually need to contribute a lot. But also, again, I want to host a lot of events. I already have 2 workshops planned that I'll try to do, and another event that I've been trying to do is I was talking to Cyber Jedi's director, and we might do this event where their members will try to hack into Hackit, and hopefully they don't succeed, but who knows? Okay, I think this was the last question.
Okay, I'm gonna start closing the presentation. Okay, next up, for membership officer. Oh, no, you're good. Okay. Next up for membership officer, we have Ryzen Waggis. Hello! It's been forever since I've seen you.
All right. Is it just the arrow keys?
Yeah, sure. Or you can like do this as well.
Okay. Arrow keys. Fine. All right. What up, chat? My name is Ryzen Waggis. I am currently your candidate running for the membership officer. Ignore the secretary part. So here's my background. I was born in London, England. I am 1,000% Filipino. I come from Austin, Texas, and I'm currently an incoming senior, and I'm currently majoring in cybersecurity. And this is like my quote-unquote second year in ACM. So here's some of my interests. I'm an avid climber. I love meeting other people, and I'm a big traveler. I'm also a kind of great gamer, but I don't have a photo about that. But here's my experience. Unfortunately, I don't have much experience here working under ACM. However, I do have a lot of experience relating to being an FSA cultural officer. And part of my experience during that time was essentially kind of tabling for people, giving the spread and love about our Filipino culture, and essentially kind of just like also as well as raising funds for our activities. So I do have at least 3 semesters worth of experience under my belt relating to the preparation of Best Fest and the Severe projects. I have attended like multiple meetings for like safety and like essentially just like choosing out the options, and I have worked extensively, at least like 12 hours per semester, just like working with other officers, figuring out how to basically approach the Severe/Best Fest. And so, why me? Why me out of like anybody else? I have open arms. Like I love meeting other people. I'm a pretty welcoming guy. I'm a little shy at times, but if you approach me, I'm sure to give you experience. And one of the reasons that I've been wanting to become an officer for ACM is because I really do admire the dedication that everybody has for this org. I'm sure like all the officers here can agree with me that ACM is a very supportive org. It's a great place to like connect with fellow tech enthusiasts, and I really do admire the fact that you put in so much dedication and time into cultivating this beautiful community, and I really hope to become someone that can also help strive to support that sort of community. And some of the two things I hope to accomplish as a membership officer is one, to retain members / recruit people. I know tabling, according to Xander, is like a great way to like connect with like the outside people, and I'm hoping to implement more of that. And my second way of giving back to y'all is making that money, fat stacks. I have, throughout my FSA position, I have raised over at least $1,000 for my org, so I really hope to do the same for y'all. So thank you for listening, and your votes. Please add me on LinkedIn, Jimmy's Club. Thank you so much. Featuring Vivian, sorry. Any questions? Yes.
What's your fam in FSA? Who's your fam?
BBC. Anyways. Yeah. BBC means bad bitch. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I. Sorry. Can you censor that? My bad. Yeah, it's bad committee. So. Sorry. Two more questions. Is that fine? Sorry. Very first.
So I know you're not too tapped in with like ACM's like transition into downtown. So this question might be a little hard for you to answer, but I just wanted to start thinking about it. Is how are you going to transition membership operations to downtown? Right? There's a lot of things to consider. There's not really tabling spots. There are some outside, but it's a new environment. So how are you going to plan on tackling that?
I'm hoping to at least like contact some sort of professors that might be like frequenting downtown and seeing if we can like promote our organization through them, or just like finding a way to distribute flyers or like create more opportunities to basically just like advertise our org here in main campus if possible. But yeah.
Is that Andre?
Oh shoot, you know Andre? Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, I'm never gonna forgive you for that picture.
Dude, my hair was so short, it was terrible. I miss Taylor and Cosmo, okay, next up for social officer, we have Nathaniel Benzola.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Nathaniel, but you can just call me Nathan. And I'm going to be running to be y'all's social officer. All right. Just a little bit about me first and foremost. I am a sophomore majoring in computer science. I live here down in San Antonio. Actually live near the SeaWorld area. Commute is the best, but you know how it is. And in my free time, I'm usually reading or cooking, except for when I'm usually doom scrolling, which it is what it is. All right. But anyways, you might be wondering, why me? All right. What I believe the social officer brings is basically, I am responsible for drawing people in. I am responsible for basically engaging our community and engaging our officers so we stay active and we stay focused. And I think I have the experience and I think I have the vision needed in order to help us achieve this goal. All right. Speaking about experience though, I do have some experience directly running events. As part of ACM, I've been part of Bits and Bytes. We just had our Pie and Officer fundraiser. That gave me some great experience of fundraising, great experience of running this whole, the whole workflow, specifically for ACM. I'm also part of Code Equity, which is basically, shout out to On. Code Equity. But anyways, it's a nonprofit dedicated to giving at-risk youth of baseline education and coding. I'm their events coordinator officer, so I handle basically running like like basically social events, basically. And I also help out with running fundraiser events. That picture's actually from our recent snow cone fundraiser. Really great time, made a good profit, but it was just fun to go through that, fun to work through that pipeline. And as social officers, I do have a couple of key values that I want to maintain. I don't want to reinvent the wheel of socials because like I think what we have going on here is really, really great. I just want to refine our socials so they can be the best they can be. All right, first things first, I want to make sure that we're consistent. I want to make sure the socials that we run are planned ahead of time. I want to make sure that that our pipelines are efficient so we can get our events out on a consistent basis so we don't get caught with any hitches, we don't caught with any delays or anything. All right. Also, I want to make sure that we communicate our events because being part of a lot of our meetings, a common concern that I heard from events is that we could not get our advertising came out a bit late. So I want to make sure that is rectified. I want to make sure we get our advertising out early and efficiently. And finally, I know I am running out of time, but I also want to make sure we can collaborate with both our suborgs, ACMW, Coding in Color, ICPC, and I also want to collaborate with the other CS organizations on campus, specifically like Cyber Jedi, CSA, Console Cowboys. Those are like 3 of my big highlights. I want to make sure we can form some collaborations with them, have some fun with them, and have some cross-network just collaboration. But yeah, thank you. Any questions? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I can't quite hear you, sorry. What?
If there's going to be officer cookouts.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll make sure we have our monthly cookouts.
So, are you planning to have most of the socials be located downtown, or is it going to be still distributed between main campus and downtown?
With our transition, I do want to get like a mix of socials. I want to have like, as our transition starts, I want to keep it like half downtown, half main, and then I want to slowly transition mainly towards where our demand most lies, and that most likely will be at downtown campus, but we can't say for sure until we actually make the full transition. So there is a lot of variables, there is a lot of things that we don't know, but at this current moment, I kind of want to split 50-50 between main and downtown.
All right, cool, thank you.
You did very good, you did very good.
Okay, all right, next up, for ACM-W Vice President, we have Layla Mendiola.
Hello, I'm Layla. I'm running for ACM-W VP this year. So a little bit about me is I'm currently a freshman studying computer science, and my concentration is data science. Right now, I work in data analytics for our fundraising department at UTSA. I was born in Corpus Christi, and I've lived there my whole life. There are 726 songs on my playlist, and my favorite video game franchise is Mortal Kombat. So why be good for VP? Number one, I'm currently the JO for the ACM-W VP. Savannah, my GOAT, she's so great. She's taught me very well. Number two, I'm pretty dedicated. My high score on block blast is 5.5 million, and there are several people in this room who witnessed that come up. And number three is I'm involved. So aside from involvement in ACM-W, I was a PR organizer for Code Quantum and also a media organizer. If any of you were at Code Quantum at our opening ceremony, there was a video which I was in with Jonathan and Tree. And then my fourth is I Love Y'all, which is split up into 2 like umbrella categories. So the first being our mission. I joined ACM-W in particular because of how I felt being as like a woman in CS. because it can feel pretty isolating or demotivating seeing such a field that you're not exactly super represented in. And Lily encouraged me to join ACMW and come to open house. So I did, and over time, like as a JO and being an organizer for Code Quantum, I would like to emphasize that ACMW is not just an organization for women. Though there is a W in our name that stands for women, we are an all-inclusive organization. And secondly is my experience so far. I have absolutely loved being in ACMW, and my connection to ACM is so great. I've met so many amazing people, and I have gotten to contribute to something that I am able to take great honor in. And I really don't want to let that go just yet. So thank you. And do any of you have any questions? I told you were featured in it. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Yes.
It's a two-parter. How long did it take you to do that? And then two, can you show me how you did that, big bro?
So, okay, this was, what day? This was like 2 ACM meetings ago. Like, I wasn't in person, I was online because I was sick. And while we were having our meeting, I started playing Block Blast, and it just like, I just kept going. And then, so on the 30th, I was at 5.2, and then whatever ACM meeting was after this is when I lost. Is there any other questions? Yes.
You mentioned that ACMW isn't just an organization for women. How would you then ensure that women's experiences are accurately reflected and taken into consideration?
I mean, they always will be. We do have our W on our name. It does stand for women, and we are definitely, I would say maybe women focused. But if you look up ACMW UTSA and you click on the first link, the first sentence in our description is that we are an all-inclusive organization. It is women, but it's not just us, and I think the proof is in the pudding. Like, ACMW is pretty involved with Code Quantum, which is like our hackathon for everyone. There's a beginner track, an advanced track. It's for people, and that was pretty emphasized. It is an ACMW initiative. I mean, our ACMW director this year, Reese, was a Code Quantum co-director, so all of us are pretty involved with that.
All right, cool, thank you. And next up, we'll have Samantha go because she got to go soon. So just stay on it. She's running for Coding in Color. So tough. Here you are.
So hello everyone, my name is Samantha Bronco. I am technically a senior, but I graduate spring 2027. So I'm a little behind. So anyway, I'm running for CIC Media, and then how do I click? So I had like 5 minutes to do my slides, so this is all I have. So I will make awesome reels. I will make those pop off on Instagram. We are so famous for RCC reels. Like we're literally so famous right now. Like I want to do that for CIC, so that's my plan. And then I'm also WESIS president, so I will help CIC collab with WESIS. That's it. Woo! Yeah. The first reel is gonna be us. You know what? I don't have plans for that yet, but I'm thinking. I'll think about it. Yeah. Diego.
Is it just you behind the RCC room?
That's funny. Yes and no. Like I want to take credit for it, but it's also so dumb. Like I don't want to take credit for that. But look, our star is back there. The capybara is the star of the show. Woo! Okay, those are 2 questions. Thank you so much.
if y'all are missing a wallet and keys, they're also a Dallas Cowboys fan. No, okay. I do not know. Wait, is this the one? Okay, cool. Okay. They do presentation. I guess we can just, unfortunately, we'll just have to skip them because they're not here. Alright, cool. Then let's just head on to the last things left. Okay, ACM-W Media. Paola Morales.
Hello everyone, my name is Paula and actually my last name is Com Morales, not just Morales, so it's Paula Com Morales. Facts about me, I am from Peru and yes, we do eat guinea pig, you should try it. I am a junior computer science with concentration in data science and software engineering, and I like sewing. I used to do hoodies and t-shirts, and I wanted to be a designer, but not yet. So what do? I am a math tutor. I am a student AI partner intern here at UTSA, and I recently became part of the ACM creative team for the hackathon of this year. And three of my hobbies are building Legos and mini wooden kits, spending time with family and friends, and playing games, especially Stardew Valley. So why would you vote for me? Well, my main goal is just to reach out to as many students as I can through the media. And especially women in tech, that is why I'm applying for, or I'm running for ACM-W. Yeah, vote for me. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we're in the home stretch. We only have two more guys. Almost there. Yes, 8 we're going to the block after, so even if you are not in a position, we gotta go to Sean. Oh wait, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Come up here, Queen. Let me grab yours. Oh, these are so cute!
Thank you. Alright.
Oh, that's lovely.
Hello, my name is Anita Robinson, and I'm running for ACM-W Media Officer. Alright. So, just a little bit about me. I am a junior computer science major, concentrating in cyber operations and also minoring in cybersecurity. And I'm from Killeen, Texas, which is a little town about an hour out from Austin. And my hobbies are drawing, reading, listening to music, playing video games, and also watching anime. I just recently finished Delicious in Dungeon, if you know that one. Then. Yeah. And also I have a dog, and he's right here in the little heart. He's my baby. I love him so much, and yeah. So what do I bring to the table? So I'm a very creative person. I like drawing, doing creative things in my free time. I'm also very hardworking. If I'm given a task, I'll make sure that it gets done. And I'm also very organized. Like I have a whole entire Google Calendar with every single event that I'm doing. And also I have an entire worksheet that just has all my assignments and stuff and everything, so yeah. And also I have experience with ACM, which I'll get to in the next slide. So my experience with ACM, so currently I am the junior officer for the media officer, Odalise, and I've also helped with planning some ACM-W events, and I've also helped with the flyers, which this one right here is one of the ones that I did. You may have seen it around, but yeah. And then as for ACM General,
I've attended several events throughout the semester, and I was also one of the organizers for Code Quantum, and I helped plan the Pilot Officer event, and I also worked on these posters over here. So what do I hope to accomplish in my role? So I really want to uplift marginalized groups because, you know, we really need to focus on basically bringing in more people to the field of tech because I believe that tech should be for everyone. It shouldn't just be for a specific group of people. It should be for everyone. And I really want to push that and make sure that everyone can say that they belong here. And with that, I also want to continue doing the Women of the Month posts that we do for ACMW because I feel like it would be really good to teach people that yes, like women, there are many women in there are many women in tech, and we should definitely highlight them. And I also want to inspire those who, educate and inspire those who, you know, aren't really familiar with the field of computer science. And I really just want to make sure that everyone belongs. And yeah, are there any questions? All right, thank you.
I'm so sorry, you did so good.
Okay.
Now we're on to coding in color. So first up we have the CNC Vice President candidate Sean Hernandez. He submitted a video.
So we're just gonna see how this goes, and if it's really that bad, then we'll have to stop it. But
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Coding Color Vice President and Secretary. Before I want to why I'm running for this position in the first place and my goals for each one, I want to know a little bit more about me. So here's my about me page. And I'm currently a sophomore majoring in computer science, and I'm trying to do a concentration in software engineering. I'm also from this city, San Antonio, Texas, and I love the sector. And my interest in science, so I'm doing basketball team. And shout out to the Spurs for getting me in the playoffs in a couple of days. So I like to do a lot of pictures, travel a lot. I like to do some graphic design and as the slide suggests, I listen to
I think he is the only candidate. He is the only candidate. So honestly, are we cool just skipping this one too?
Wait.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of pictures. And if
Okay, yeah, I don't know why that's doing that, but he's the only candidate for this position, so you know what? Hey, congrats to Sean. Okay, next up for Coding Color Secretary, we have on. Where? Oh, yeah, okay. Here. Oh my goodness. I'll leave like a couple more for you. That's all you need. Oh my goodness.
There'll be more time later.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
CRG.
Okay, cool. Oh my.
Hey guys. Hello. Hey guys. As you already know me or not, my name is An. So I am going to be a rising senior majoring in computer science. I didn't prepare for this. Sorry. I did, but I wouldn't know that it's going to be all about me. But what I do like is I love baking and I want to give back to community. And playing chess. Try to do it again. But yes, so everyone going to ask why me again. So here's my experience. So first, I am currently a president for Code Equity Student Chapter, which we just do volunteer teaching coding to vulnerable youth. And also, last round we had, I
was a organizer for Rowdy Hack logistic team. And fortunately for this Rowdy Hack, I got into a co-lead for Rowdy Hack logistic team. So hope to see y'all there. And also another thing, I'm also a peer mentor for first College of Science Student Success Center, and then it got transferred to the USAA Student Success Center. What we always do over there is just like having one-on-one meeting and talking with people, helping people out. And one of the things I'm pretty sure that I have experience is organizing all the event, either social or workshops event. So I got equipped pretty much everything about doing event stuff. So what I'm excited about CIC secretary, I want, oh shoot, I forgot to mention, I'm from Vietnam. Yes. So I really hope that I can support a community for students where like we all welcome like everyone from every background. So yes, I think that's all. Thank you for listening. Any questions?
What's the first thing you're going to type as CIC?
Agenda. The title. Agenda. Yes. Guys, log in. I already quit for secretary, guys. But any questions? No? Okay.
Actually, here, guys, we got one more. Next up, CIC PR, Judith Infante. Speech. I'm sorry, CIC.
Okay. Am I good to start? Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Judith Infante, for those of you who don't know. I'm running for CIC PR. Okay, so who am I? I'm Judith Infante. I've been an ACM officer since February of 2025, helping out wherever I can. I'm a CS student focused in cyber and cloud, and a few of my hobbies include playing instruments, crocheting, and attempting to learn new languages. Why am I running? CIC has been through like a rough patch, as some of us may know, and I want to help it get back on its feet, or it's kind of already on its feet, but I want it to stay standing because it's a sub-org that helps minorities in tech thrive in the tech industry. Why me? As the current CIC director, I know the areas that can be strengthened for coding and color to stay standing. I've documented a lot of the things we've hosted, like events and stuff, as well as taken pictures, because I know that's what companies like to see. Like they want to see what you're all about, and I documented all of that. So I hope that we can get some industry professionals in and help our members get some opportunities. So my goal is to create more opportunities for ACM members. Thank you. Josie.
What's the first thing you're going to do at CIC PR?
I'm gonna redo the PR packet because it needs to be redone for sure. Okay, Jib.
What's the second thing?
I'm gonna print out CIC, like, what are they called? Company card things? No, but those have the wrong email on them. Alright, okay, there actually was a mistake with some of the manual, like, adding this stuff and
miscommunications for mine.
Okay, here you go.
Okay. So it was actually for PR that I put in. Yeah, I messaged you on Slack about that as well.
There were just multiple events, so I kind of got confused.
Yeah, you're good. Alright. So, hi, my name's Nicholas. A little bit about me and is that, I guess, I am currently a freshman here at UTSA. I pretty much joined ACM my first semester. I was born in Kyle, and well, I'm currently doing a major for AI in the multidisciplinary track. Yeah. So why choose me for PR, for CIC, coding and color? Well, one, I enjoy ACM, and I've been a part of the Bits and Bytes org, in which I've been able to communicate a lot more and just pretty much promote ACM and learn about it through tabling and also just talking to the teachers for open house. And before choosing PR, I was trying to go for CQ director, in which I didn't really know too much about it, so I did more digging into why I should have done that. To be honest, I struggled to find most things, except through the PR packets, in which it seemed like a lot of unique things occurred, and I wanted to know why more of these things happened, and which is why I want to go into CIC's PR as, sorry, thanks. Yeah. I pretty much want to learn more about how this actually worked and what I could do to help out, because it seemed like that's where a big flaw of this happened. And in the future, I do want to expand this to other sub-orgs whenever I eventually go out into other ones. Thank you. So the first thing is CPR. I was probably going to first look at the previous packets and see just how many sponsors occurred there, and also I just want to know what the current situation within the industry is, because that does play a big role in what actually is what are the companies going to do. Even if I gave out these random numbers that are similar to previous successful years, it doesn't matter until they have a rough, broad idea of, this seems like a good deal. The second thing I would have probably done, which to answer your similar question, I would definitely try to search for more organizations or just spread the word of CIC and that how you could help promote it or even support us with funding if you prefer. Though I will need help with that because this will be new to me still.
Does anyone have any other questions?
Is it your presence in the show?
Sorry, what?
Is it your presence in the show?
Yes, I took it while she was outside.
Follow up question.
Yes.
What's her name?
This is Phoebe. Phoebe. Yes. Phoebe.
Alright, okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you to all the candidates. You guys are doing awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many fun candidates. Okay. Just for, well, I guess this isn't really applicable anymore, but okay, you can vote here on this QR code or go.acmutsa.org/election. It'll be on the very top, highlighted in red. You can go and vote in the ballot. Let me know if there's issues with it, but I'm pretty sure it should be fine. And that form is going to be open until 11:59 tonight, so if you just send it out, share it out to everyone. I'm going to post in the Discord right now, so it will be live.